And now we're going to finish out with what we did last season. We're going to do it again this season is cap or no cap. Grigsby, you already agreed to if it's cap, you're going to wear a hat. If it's no cap, we're not going to wear a hat. Good?
Good with that.
All right. So let's start with the first one. Cap or no cap? TJ Watt repeats as the defensive player of the year.
I'm gonna go no cap on that. He's
All right.
he's younger. He's elite. I mean, that dude's elite, man. He is a one man wrecking crew. Um, that it's very possible. It's not done very often, but he's got a legitimate shot. I mean, he definitely has the numbers working against him, just in the fact that it doesn't happen very often. But I wouldn't say cap to that. That dude's, and like hopefully they have a little bit better offense too to balance it out. So he won't be so heavily reliant on him either.
It
I'm going
should
no cap.
be it should be back to back to back at this point because he got snubbed the year before.
Don't get too ahead of yourself.
Hey,
There's still some
hey,
monsters out there.
Aaron Donald did not deserve that one. All right,
Man, that's one of the greatest football players to ever step on the field.
and you know where he came from? Old Pittsburgh.
All right. So I got another one for you. All AFC West teams make the playoffs. Cap or no cap?
I'm putting the cap on for that one. That's definitely cap. I don't trust the Denver Broncos. The only addition you had was Russell Wilson. The age is going to play a big favor in him once he's on that field. I mean, yeah, you do have the weapons. I think you do have a little bit of a defense, but he's not going to get the job done, especially with wild card contenders like the Colts, the Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, and there's just way too many. I'm saying cap on that one.
Right. Don't forget about Miami. So I mean, there's a couple teams that get are poised to make a big jump this year too. But yeah, I don't see all four of them, man. That's not only that, not just because their division itself is so brutal and they're going to beat each other a lot, but you
Mm-hmm.
also like the AFC West is playing the NFC West this year too. So that's going to be a brutal lineup there too. They get a little favorability. They play the AFC South, so most of them will get a couple wins there. But yeah, I don't see all four squeaking through. Either the Raiders or the Broncos. One of them's going to get snuffed.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be on the outside looking in.
Cap or no cap? Tannehill loses his job by week 7.
I think I got to go no cap on this one. I think
I
I
believe
saw a
it
lot
too.
from Malik Willis preseason. I liked it. He made some crazy throws. It depends on how Tannehill is going to play. To be honest with you, like I said, he had one of the biggest playoff, catastrophic implosions in that we've had seen in a while. With 3 interceptions, no touchdowns. Like, if he has 1 or 2 games like that this year, I don't think Vrabel's going to hesitate very long to throw Malik Willis in there. I think Tannehill knows he's on the hot seat. Even after they drafted Malik Willis, and they interviewed Tannehill, he's like, it's not my job. It's not my job to mentor him. So I mean, I think he set the stage pretty clear. I think he knows where he's at. Um, I think that's a real possibility. I don't know if it'll be by week 7 quite yet, but I definitely see Malik Willis getting a significant playing time. And Vrabel's smart coach too, man. He's gonna put together some packages just for Willis too. So I think you'll get to see him even before he fully takes over.
All right. I believe it too. I believe it too.
Let's
They're
see.
definitely going to rely on Derrick Henry this season, especially coming out from that foot injury that ended his season last year. They're definitely going to rely on him a lot.
Man, I hope so because I got him in all 3 of my fantasy leagues. So I am hot and heavy on the Derrick Henry train. So he better stay healthy. Um, all right. So the next one here, and this one's stepped a little out here on this one. Cooper Cup doesn't finish in the top 5 in yards this year. Cap or no cap?
Mm. The way it's going right now, I would have to say no cap. I gotta go with cap on this one. That his IQ level as a wide receiver is ridiculous. So that post game interview that he had talking about the defense, and then him taking uh opportunity of that just blew my mind. And like, this man is going to be top 5 for the next 3-4 years. And it depends on Stafford's injury. With that throwing elbow, I don't know if that's going to be a long-term issue. I don't know if it's going to be the next 3-4 games. I just don't know. But at this point in time, I got to go with
McVay,
that. He's going to be good.
yeah, McVay came out. I think it was today. Even it's today or past couple days. Came out and said that he has no limitations. He's 100% ready to go. So he should be firing on all cylinders. Um, I think on this one I'm going no cap, man. They got Allen Robinson, and 2 years ago Allen Robinson had like 1,200 yards receiving. More than 100 catches. Like that dude is elite. He's been on one of the worst offenses in football the past couple of years with competent competent coaching, a competent quarterback and another elite receiver to take a lot of pressure off. I'd see Allen Robinson having a lot of upside this year, and I think that's going to hurt. I think that's going to hurt Cup's stock a little bit. I think you'll see his targets go down a little bit compared to last year.
I like the dude. I like the dude. Yeah, there's so many weapons. There's so many weapons this year, but he is the elite weapon, and he's the freaking bazooka out of the freaking bag. So I just don't see it happening. So I'm glad that we get to end it with this one. Cap or no cap, the Bills win the AFC.
Cap. Cap.
Put that hat on. Put that hat on, boy.
You gotta pick better coin tosses than that, man. Right. All the Chiefs need is 13 seconds at a coin toss, So which actually that changes here. So we'll see. Maybe Josh Allen does get his chance. But yeah, I do not anticipate the Bills winning. I think the hype on them's too much. Honestly, this week one game tomorrow, they're missing some pieces, man. They might start out 0-1. So like I said, Miami got tougher. Miami might sneak one out on them this year. If Tua's competent, he has probably one of the most loaded skilled position group of skilled players around him. So like they don't have an easy schedule by any means. I think they're gonna take some losses along the way.
Yeah, of course. They got the Steelers they got the Steelers like week 6, I believe. That's an easy L for them.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, for the Chiefs, huh?
I'm anti-Josh Allen this year. I think you're really going to see Mahomes shine, without Tyreek Hill and spread the ball around. He's got 3 or 4 solid options now, which I think is all he needs. I don't think he needs the elite, the Tyreek Hill. Obviously, that helps out a lot when he's just wide open 40 yards down the field. But everybody figured that out the last 2 years. That hasn't really happened. Tyreek Hill is actually as far as like statistically and stuff, was not as good last year, which I think helped hurt him getting paid too. At least from the Chiefs. So yeah, I think we'll see Mahomes figure it out. It might take him a couple of weeks. It might take a couple of losses first couple of weeks because we got brutal schedule right off the bat. But yeah, I think this thing is still the Chief. It's still the Chiefs division till further notice. Still the Chiefs conference till further notice.
Yeah. And just to point out that they did add Von Miller into the mix for defense, but his age, I mean, he did get the job done in LA last season, but it's just
very competent.
The AFC though is just a whole lot different compared to the NFC, and they even lost Levi Wallace. They gave him away to the Steelers, and he was an elite cornerback. So they're definitely losing some things that need to be talked about before regular season starts, which is tomorrow. It's probably too late for them. So I definitely gotta go cap with that one. The Chiefs, I hate to admit it, I think they have a chance. Steelers, they just got to figure things out. I still want them to go far. Work. They're not. hey, Pickett by week
Hey,
two.
man, I saw good
Week
things from him
two.
in preseason. I saw good
Yep.
things from him. I don't think those little hands are holding him back too much.
But all seriousness, I think Colts, um, the Chargers, the Raiders, they all have pretty good weapons. They have very good chances of making it this year. I just don't know. It's definitely a coin toss for this one.
Brutal. It's too
Yeah.
brutal for the number one consensus team going into the season just to win it out in that division or in that conference. It is so loaded. There is so many teams, and injuries is going to play such a huge part this year, more than any other year, I think. And I know like injuries to superstars the past couple years has skyrocketed too, as far as ACL tears and everything else. So I mean, like everything may go out the window by like week 5, week 6. You start to see a couple guys go down, you know. So, but I don't think the Bills are going to hold it together all year.
All right. Well, with that being said, that concludes the first episode for this upcoming NFL season. Patrick Grigsby, thank you for being on. I hope to see you again next week, hopefully, and possibly the entire NFL
Yes,
season.
sir.
With that being
Yes,
said,
sir.
thank
I'll
you
be
guys
here.
for with that being said, thank you guys for listening and watching. I hope to see you guys next week.